What was that about? Did the stream just stop? Yep, it looks like the Blaze stream stopped. Why on earth did it disconnect on me for? Didn't even get a message that time. Oh, I am lucky I had the bing. Well, hopefully, because I caught the bing, hopefully it, like, didn't do anything. We shall see exactly how much we missed. Hopefully now I'm recording something. 1 second, let me see if actually it's working now. Yep, it looks like it's going. So sorry about that, folks. For some reason, I don't know what happened there. Random technical difficulty. Decided to stop recording suddenly for a second.
All quiet now. Must have been rats. I don't like this place at all. It's just a bunch of people walking around, nothing going on. Someone behind me?
A bit more loot.
Don't see anything now.
The scroll. My most enchanting Lady V. I will cherish the flute always. Its outward beauty is matched only by its glorious tune. I must endeavor to keep it safe. However, I will be somewhat indisposed at home until this confounded furnicle heals. I hope I do not impose too much upon you, but will you look after this key to my wall safe while I recover? The flute is there, of course. I hope to return to my duties as music director before the new moon. Your friend and colleague, Ian Cribbs. Alright. Now for the fun part. This guard's at kind of an odd angle, so the best way to do this is like hop onto the table, hug it, drop onto the other side, and take him out. Could go badly. Or not. There we are. If I can get around this table without getting stuck. There we are. One down. They said there was only 2, so there can only be 2 of us. There can only be 1 of us.
Who's there?
Facing the other way.
Seems peaceful enough now.
I just bashed him on the side. He reacted to that pain. And then he goes back and says it's peaceful. So I just want to show off to you people what would happen if we didn't bash them that second time and just let them do whatever they would do. They just go back to standing there and saying, there was nothing. I don't even know how to... I don't even know about that. That's interesting. Let's try again. Much better. So yeah. If you're wondering if we actually had, left them alone, would they have become alert to us and try and murder us? No, they would not. They would have gone back to their original positions. As long as we moved out of their way when they turned around, they wouldn't see us. And then we'll have the... It was peaceful! Yes, I was attacked by something, I was hit nearly over the head, and that was peaceful. Interesting. This is where the talisman is, which is good. But I want to hunt around for more loot before we get out of here. I want to try and make sure we get the loot count. So... I'm not going to go for that right away because of that reason, because who knows if we're going to have to spend time hunting around outside or wherever. Might as well lock that up, be fancy. I could try and deal with the guards outside, but, well, I think both of them are facing sideways to the door. So, it doesn't really matter which way I deal with them. Either way, it's going to be probably a gas arrow. And I'd rather deal with them out this way. Coming in. I have more room to move around, that way there's no patrolling guard, potentially, that could walk and see the unconscious bodies while I'm trying to hide them. So how am I doing in moss arrows, by the way? 9? Oh, let me think for a second. I could probably do pretty good. Especially since I'm probably going to need one right here. Alright, shoot here.
Sir?
Oh, gotcha. One more guard out of our way. Another one down, another one down, another one fights to death. Aha! Oh. We'll lock that up and we shall check out this way. So I'm curious why it randomly disconnected like that. I said I believe I caught it enough that nothing was lost, because it wasn't like I was even in the middle of doing anything. As soon as I heard the bing, I could just stop the video for a second. So hopefully everything's still good. Paranoid about that now, but nothing I can do about that. Alright, so what's in here? Why, more loot, of course! Huh! This candlestick is metal! That's interesting to know. Come on, get off the metal. That candlestick is metal. That's interesting. Weird texturing, but I'll go with it. 2220. Getting closer with every little bit of loot. More Lost City loot! Raoul wasn't apparently the only one who had access to Lost City. We had Lost City loot here. Maybe this isn't Lost City loot, but I could have sworn this did come from the Lost City or something. Actually, then again, no, it was from the Lost City. It was Lost City loot, the original game. So it's weird that they used it a lot here. Okay, so that's 2370 loot. I think there was 2900 or so. We have about 600 more to look for. We shall see where that is. There's definitely the flute. And we have yet to even check out the third floor, so that's potentially a few hundred. So we're not out of places to look. Not out of potential loot. Now we have to unlock our way up here. Could just hop across, but you know, completionist reasons. Let's open this door too. Just to be fancy. Also, there's a weird bit of texturing up there. I do not know what that is about. That is a really weird texture issue there. I don't know why that's even the case. Looks almost like a bell or something, but like I said, it seems to just be a weird thing to have there. Probably just a weird missed little thing. A bunch of sandbags here. Don't want to pick them up because I'd be really loud. We should like a moss arrow here. That works good.
Seems clear enough now.
Now let's see if we can do this. This is probably going to be a mess up, but we'll see how I do this.
Huh? Nothing to be seen now.
Now, I want to shoot a moss arrow there. Hop across here. Like this. And that way now we have an area to deal with the patrolling guards. There's still quite a few moss arrows, thankfully. Been a little bit more conservative with my moss arrows than normal, apparently. Which is good. I need to be.
Did that
Gotcha. I'm gonna two guards out here. At least the patrol ones are out of our way. I'm a little bit nervous of the stationary guard, though. Usually have a lot of problems with him. So, we're going to see. I don't like the sandbags being there. Looks like the best way to deal with this is going to come on this side. Can I jump across this? Phew! And there we are. Easy takeout. Thank goodness. So we just dealt with the upper floor, an area that's a bit of a pain to mess with, without any complications. Thank goodness. See, at least something's working right. Causing issues in random other places for just, I guess, bad timing really is the best way to say it, but least these areas went pretty well. I wonder if this guy's actually always looking this way. I usually see him, but I could have sworn he turns around. I'll have to experiment with that some other time. Find out. So now we've dealt with this whole metal area. We can come over here and deal with this side. Also have the stage to deal with that we never checked out before because of all the people. I'm going to risk it now because we only have the 3rd floor, which is a lot less to worry about. Have a switch here with lights. Don't want the lights on, that would make it even worse. I'm risking it enough without trying to use the light switches. Ah, but we can entertain the people with a musical harp. Yay! Music! Garrett, master of being musical.
Well, I'd like to stay for the finale, but I've got a feeling it's time to move on.
There we are! The stage. We still have people on the 3rd floor looking this way, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm going to just try and be careful here. Look down here. The guy looking up there, so I'm just going to hug this wall and check out this way. Just so is the way we knocked out the servant that was patrolling around. The first locked door on that side. When we come over here, this is actually the area I was avoiding earlier. So I never really checked out this corner before. I kind of ended up stopping, ignoring it. So we'll check out in here quickly. 2470? 2570. Wow, we're getting pretty good at loot. It's just 200 more. Alright, so now this door is openable, so we'll just come up here and continue heading down. There's some vase, random junk on these walls. This way, which leads back to a ladder area in the whole 2 guards above, the area we just basically came from before we came back to our 1st floor. And we have an elevator that I've yet to check out. On the elevator, it's Ride to Victory! This obviously leads back to the basement. It's actually where the guard turns around was around here. Okay, we have dealt with all that. At 2500, I believe. Yep, 2570. Again, there we loot. Still have a few hundred to go, but we'll see what comes of that as we still hunt around. I haven't run out of places to look, so. Like this room, for example. We have loot right behind it. See what's in here.
But wait, who is this I spy? Who dares fell wood from my domain?
That's good, but let's try it a little more angry, like this. But wait, who is this I spy? Who dares fell wood from my domain?
But wait, who is this I spy? Who dares fell...
No, with gusto, and emphasize the word dares, like this. Who dares fell wood from my domain?
I've got a better idea. Why don't you sing the part of Canandra, Forest Princess, tomorrow night? And while you're at it, why don't you find yourself another leading lady?
Maybe I will.
Fine. Untalented Taffer troglodyte. La 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 la.
I picked music right before the knockout. Aha! Surprisingly, they weren't even alert to me, but the servant even freaked out.
Who made that noise?
Especially since I'm just gonna rush over there and knock out the second guy anyway.
These old buildings make too much noise.
But before we go over there, let's read this note. Mr. Cribbs, Ian dearest. These are great times for thinkers such as ourselves. I'm certain that the secrets of the artifact will soon be mine. With its powers, and the power unleashed by your music, I am more and more convinced that our day is near. Please accept this flute as a token of my continued appreciation. Appreciation for our special friendship, and for your tireless dedication to the opera. Yours always, Lady Valerius. So, this is Mr. Cribbs. Let us deal with Mr. Cribbs.
What's up? What is...
Surprise! Epicarp! Ah. Just randomly play the harp. No apparent reason, besides I want to play it. Garrett sees a harp, he must play it for some reason. I don't know what his deal is. He just loves to randomly play music. And if you remember, Lady Valerius happened to have the key for the safe of Ian Cribbs.
This will make a nice little bonus.
Which held the loot that we needed. 2720! We're actually missing just 200 loot. Or so. I believe it's exactly 200 loot we're missing right now, but I'm not sure. We'll find out, won't we? Continue along and see what else there is to steal! This way was easy enough just to unlock. It leads back to the corridors we were in before. In fact, if we follow this way up, basically the area we were at before. On the side leading to Lloyd B. Potentially. So, now it's this door we want to get into. So, what's in here? Oh, it's a library. Wide, it spans whole library. And this is also happens to have a nice little staircase up. This is actually going to be the route towards the 3rd floor. This is a nice little convenient way for us. Patrolling guard out there right now, so it's not wise to go out there right this second, but it will be a nice little way to get in there. In my opinion, it's probably the best way to get up here and deal with the 3rd floor. So we have 2 books here. This book, unflappable, we can't do anything with it. This book, we can read! What does it say? Reginald and Conundra, Forest Princess. Or, the tragical tale of forbidden devotion betwixt our hero Reginald, Hamlet novice, and the sprightly Conundra, forest denizen and roar of all trees. Libretto and music by Ian Cribbs. Act 1, The Forest Edge. Reginald has been sent to cut wood. He sings, I am but a simple novice sent here to bring wood from this forest, happy as a sunny day, if only it could stay this way. Conundra singing from afar, Ah, glorious sun, send your rays upon us. But wait, who is this I spy, who dares fell wood from my domain? He will learn the folly of his ways. Conundra lands a blow upon Reginald's head. Reginald sings, Ah, pound me not, foul forest thing! He raises his axe in defensive stance. Reginald sees Conundra for the first time. He sings, Did I say, foul forest thing? But thou art beautiful as a butterfly's wing! Conundra, her eyes meet him, Reginald, sings, Didst I land a blow upon your head? For I'd rather take my own life instead. They embrace. They exit stage left. The forest creatures sing, Na 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 na, la 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 la, etc. End of Act 1. Well, that was interesting, to say the least.
Did people really pay money to see this stuff?
Apparently so, Garrett. Apparently so. Alright. So, that little production out of our way, let us continue onwards. As we still have a bunch of people to bash in the head. Hello? Oh, here's a real convenient way to hide in. This is the 3rd floor of the stage area, which is good because we still had some nobles to deal with up here.
Rats. Pulse.
Well, it looks empty. It apparently is empty. Let's head back. 2770.
Huh?
Ah, a purse on him. Nice.
I'm starting to see
2870. Getting pretty close on our loot. Just need a bit more. Hearing the guy patrolling. Where is he going? Oh, where are you going today? Oh, he's coming right past me. Well, this is even more convenient. Ah, the guards are coming right to me this time around. This is very, very useful, isn't it? Oh, one less guard to worry about. Alright. I guess I'll continue down this way. With this arch up there. He just turned around now.
Something just there.
Over there.
Careful.
Oh well. Must have been nothing.
We're probably going to use some of my moss arrows to get around this corner. There we are. Luckily they were looking away at this time. You know he's looking right at me. This is rather inconvenient. There's another guard up there. So, there's quite a few people still. Come on, turn around. Don't turn around yet. Phew! Perfect timing. One more. Turn around again. Gotta hide you in that darkness up there. Come on. I know you have it in you to turn around. You can do it. I believe in you. Don't be afraid. Everyone fails their first time they turn around. I think at this point, there's enough guards in this mission, we could just deal with the last three with a flash bomb and call it a day. So, that's how few we have to deal with left. So huzzah for us. And these are two routes leading downstairs, of course. I'm hearing a guard patrolling. I don't know where he's going. He's walking the moss. Just gonna cross across.
Something move.
There we are. One more card out of our way. Okay. So now I'm curious. There's an archer that patrols up that way, I know. But we don't need to worry about him just yet. What else do we have to deal with? Any other guards around here? I'm not going to cut the band because I don't want to alert any guards if there are patrolling guards still. We're going to wait on that. Let's see any patrolling guards. Yeah, and of course the one I mentioned before. So. And that's the archer. So I guess I'm going to come up here and cut the tapestries. Since I can apparently afford to. And it has nothing behind it anyway. So, let's head down this way. We're going to try and deal with this archer. Probably going to use a moss arrow here. I can be pretty unstingy with these now because we're at the final few guards.
Someone there? Just the wind, I guess.
Means I can do all this stuff properly. There we are. One more guy out of our way. Most of the second floor taken care of. And a pretty obvious secret route behind this tapestry here. Quickly head down here. See where this leads. this. This one. Down this ladder. Oh, get off the ladder. And we're back where the club truck girl is. But yeah, this was a loud metal way that we saw earlier that I said I didn't really want to go down just yet because it's loud and metal. It would alert probably the people on the upper floors, which most likely it would have. We would have appeared right in front of like an Archer's patrol path. It's a pretty inconvenient way in my opinion, especially since if you cut the banner, he's going to be alert. So it's really not a smart way to go this way, in my opinion. You're best off going by the library. You know, I could afford just to moss arrow this. Right across here. Guess arrow these two.
Thought I saw something.
Shoot right in the middle.
You hear that?
Or unless, of course, I knocked out one of them by accident. Whoops. Luckily, I had 2 gas arrows. Works out just the same. And now we can unlock these doors. Large double doors? Where could these possibly lead? Not like we have seen large double doors everywhere, right? Only in Lady Valeris' area. Let's unlock this door. It's locked. Must unlock both doors. Why, I don't know. But it's a thing. It's here. We must unlock it. Of course, I just opened it to myself. But yes, this leads right to Lady Valeris' chambers. Both doors are unlocked, so allow for a convenient step in and grab. Once we find all the loot, that is. And we basically dealt with all the guards here. But the only area we've yet to really explore is over here. Hope there's something over here to grab. Otherwise, we might be going on a serious hunt for loot. Oh, I'm seeing something over there. Might be our gold. 2920, I think that's what I said. It was 200 from 2720, which that should make 2920. This seems right. I think this is the loot amount total, people. I think we got it. And as usual, I'm going to have my confirmation. Just make sure it is indeed. When we look at the total loot amount, just make sure we have the number. Huh, for some reason it's not been giving me the new messages. I'm sorry, PHP miner, I didn't even see them. Just when I shrunk that down, I was able to finally see those messages. Never reheat the mayo, only Wendy's burger multiple days in the fridge. Yeah, that. But that's the other guards that's now unconscious. Brilliant job, guard. So yeah, sorry about that, but apparently for some reason I'm not seeing your messages. Let me see if I get out of Twitch and relog. Maybe actually I'll be able to see it. I don't know why these messages are not coming through suddenly. Sometimes I guess it's twitchy. It's Twitch. It's twitchy. Okay, I'm gonna reload that. Okay, so I reloaded the app. Hopefully this will make it so that I can actually see what you're saying. And now we continue our scheduled program. Yep, there we are. I can see you fine now. And indeed the total was 2920, so with all that in mind, we can continue this mission proper. Huzzah! 2920. Got the maximum loot. The pain, we had hunting like crazy. Got some bad playthroughs, you know, with getting stuck in fountains and random other circumstances, but we did it. And welcome back, PHP Miner, even though you never left, because, yeah, I kind of thought you had disappeared from the server. I'd wondered where you went after I restarted. Which key was it? This one, probably. There we are. And we got the Talisman of Water, huzzah. And now, to throw them off our trail, we probably should look again! Haha! They'll never know what was missing! So, since we knocked out every guard in this place, what's Karappa? Oh. Wait a minute, that's the face. Yeah, I can't see emoticons. Ah. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to do that face. I'm sorry, it's not working out for you over there. You'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, I don't even know how to make people mod, so... $29.20. We got the match loot, we got the water talisman. We're doing pretty well. Ah! Yeah, now that makes more sense. So. Now that every guard in this place has been taken care of, all we have to do is trapeze our way. We can jump on tile. And what exactly does a mod do? That's exactly one thing I don't really understand. Ow. Okay, time to take some healing. I injured myself. I'm not finishing my list of full health. Not like that. Because I was trapezing around like a maniac. And why would I become a mod? Well, I can understand why I'd be a mod, but what does a mod do? Like ban people from chat? I don't really... Like I said, we could just basically trapeze around here. That's how struded we are. Struded. Whatever that word is. Yes, for some reason I'm having grammatical issues. And we're out! Huzzah! 29.20. Woo! And there we are. Let's see here. Took 2 hours, 21 minutes, 40 seconds. Of course, due to my slow-paced nature, that's not surprising. Missing 2 of the pockets, but that was probably the 2 one I gassed arrow, the one I just kind of rushed up and knocked out before taking his loot. So I know exactly which 2. The 2 fat nobles. 29.20 out of 29.20. As I said, got the match loot. Locks picked 9. Backstab 0. Knockouts 58. Damage dealt 160. Damage taken 12. Healing taken 12. Innocents killed. And others killed 6. 6. What would be 6? Spiders? There were 2 spiders. Ah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen a lot of those, you know, lately. All the different people, you know, spamming and whatnot. If you actually see, like, the messages that were here before, I think when you came on here, you probably could see, like, what the messages were when I started. There were a lot of spammers in here earlier. So, you know. Yeah, I just usually tend to let people ramble. I'm not really one for caring about what people say. You want to say rude stuff? Go ahead. You know, it's just, you know, not going to, you know, get any benefit out of me. I'm not going to really bother talking to you or whatnot. Yeah, since you came around, it's been pretty quiet here. You know, luckily. You know, it seems like when we get more people, it seems like all the crazy people show up. So let's see here. 6 killed. So that'd be the 2 spiders. What are the other 4? Oh, the 4 craymen. There's 4, right? Yeah, there's 4, because there's 3 in the tunnel, then 1 afterwards. And then, bodies discovered by enemies? That could probably be one of the craymen. Or, you know what that probably was? Maybe when I... Was that maybe when I guessed out someone? No. That probably was some situation. But then again, do I really care about that? No. We got Matt's loot. That's all that really matters. We emoted and we got a mad salute. So with all that in mind, I think this is a good place to stop right now. We finally made it through this, long mission. This is definitely like a gauntlet of a run, again through the caverns and then eventually again through the entirety of a 3-4 mansion with a log tile. But we did it! I had a few blunders along the way this time around. Like I say, they were all just due to bad timing. I guess this time around I didn't have the luck I did other times. I probably shouldn't have been so conservative with my moss arrows. It turned out I had 2 at the end. But at the time, I didn't realize I would have extra moss arrows. So, I was pretty adamant on being conservative so that way I could get to the end with perhaps potentially extra moss arrows. So, yeah. All that in mind, I think we did good. I guess we're going to stop for now. So, PHP Miner, I want to thank you for watching today. You've been a great, member of my audience. I'm happy you came around. And if you ever pop by the stream again, you're always welcome here. And like I said, I'm thankful again for you being an audience member. You've been a lot of fun. So, take care.